眠れないとろい寝ないあなたの見てる消防隊誰も読めないカルタ不可思議知りたいだけ
What's up, my Blazing Knights? It's me, Blazeix, and welcome back to Blazeix Reacts. Today, we're gonna be reacting to the Chaotix Files, Episode 2, The Case of the High Stakes Heist. Without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Wanna go check out the official Sonic the Hedgehog channel? The link will be down below. Wanna go check out the original video itself? Above. I could go check it out. Let's jump right in. Without further ado, Blazeix Reacts. Let's blaze in action. Such a saucy intro! I love me some jazz.
Give us your mystery you wouldn't want to miss when the Chaotix are on the case.
Can't believe Dr. Eggman has us trapped in these stinking cages.
And you can't break out. What good are those jaws,
Seems kind of low tech for an evil genius. Also, I don't think that's gonna work, Vector. You're strong, but not that strong.
Come on, Sonic. We have to try at least. Come on, bars, bend.
I've already tried my best to escape. Eggman's got us locked up tight.
How does he have you locked up, though? This is the crazy part.
Wow, you're sure showing that cage what for.
I love how it's just like, you know
Much
what?
as I hate to admit it, I think we're just gonna have to wait till someone breaks us out.
You know, for the plot!
I wouldn't count on that happening, rodent. My defenses just sent your pack of grimy little helpers running scared.
Let us out of here,
Oh,
Eggman!
mercy and Luffy.
Has that ever worked? Serious question.
Or Emu.
Oh, wait! I don't care. Neither of you is going anywhere, so get comfortable. And you, alligator. I'm a crocodile. Yeah, still not caring. You said you had more to your story, yes? Well, yeah. A lot more. Then get on with it! You were tracking a thief who was stealing ancient artifacts. A professor from Spagonia U hired your agency to find said thief. You heard about another theft perpetrated by Rouge the Bat. And? Okay. So,
I love how he's just like, I don't care, I just want to hear the story.
We'd just been handed a brand new lead, so we hunkered down in the office to put our heads together. The Chaotix office had a rhythm all its own. The rattly ceiling fan, the squeaky chairs, the slow crumbling of the foundation. Other people called it loud and distracting in a series of code violations. But it was music to my ears.
So basically what you're telling us is that
Professor
your house is
Torres'
falling apart.
information about Rouge committing the second theft gave us a lot to chew over. Like a wad of bubblegum you find stuck to the underside of a chair.
So, Rouge stole a different astroscopic lens? Well, I thought she only liked jewels.
Hey, don't forget, Charmy. It might not even be Rouge. We're dealing with a thief who pretends to be other people. What's your take, SBO?
Rouge. That bat is without honor. Inherently untrustworthy.
Really? I always thought she was nice.
Because you've never had anything she wanted to steal. Where did this theft take place?
Tori wrote it down for us. It's a private residence, belonging to some super rich lady named Knackerworth.
At a resort or something?
The Knackerworth mansion was quite the sight. High walls and higher society. The kind of place regular Joes like us couldn't even rent a room in.
Wow, would you look at all this? Fountains, hedge sculptures, and the house. It's bigger than the museum.
Boys, we are in the wrong line of work.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Come in. Nothing heard, Admin 1? Don't underestimate guns.
Heads up. We've got gun soldiers around the perimeter.
Wow, those guys are everywhere. Why have they all of a sudden?
Good
Yeah, what
question.
does a
At least
gun
they're
have to do
waving
with a
us in this
theft?
time.
Theft.
Come on.
Roger that.
The inside of the place was even more posh than the outside. Marble floors, polished wood ceilings. The kind of place a hard-luck PI could really get used to.
If only he got
Hello,
cases.
are you the detectives?
The dame coming at us didn't look rich. We could have passed her on the street and thought her nothing more than a blue-haired little old lady on her way to play bingo. Never cared for bingo myself. One little old lady screaming I could handle. But dozens of them? No thanks. Just the thought made my teeth itch.
That's right, ma'am. We're the Chaotix Detective Agency, and
Yes, yes, good. I'm Edna Knackerworth. Pleased to meet you. You simply have to get my trophy back.
Trophy?
Trophy?
Do you mean the astroscopic lens, ma'am?
Lens? No, trophy. I won it fair and square in a chow race some time ago. Then yesterday, that prissy little bat broke in and just took it without so much as a please or a thank you or an I'll be stealing your trophy now, ma'am, if you don't mind. Looked me right in the eye before she flew away. Raisin, I tell you.
And if you don't mind my asking, ma'am, were your security people working when the theft took place?
My security? Oh, you mean those soldiers? No, they just showed up this morning. I don't even know why they're here, come to think of it.
Why would gun care about heists,
Well,
though?
be that as it may,
They're
going to
gone.
need to
They're like
take
the
a look
army.
around. Are you all right with that?
Oh, of course. Please go and catch that trophy thief. Do what you need to.
All right, boys. Time to put on your searching gloves. We need to go over this place with a fine-tooth comb.
You have to wear gloves to use a comb?
No, Charmy. It's a figure of speech. Well, two figures of speech, sort of. Just look around real carefully, okay? See if you spot anything that seems like it doesn't belong.
No problem. Any combs I run across, I'll bring them straight to you.
That's not what...
Meet you back here when I'm done.
I should have seen that coming. Shouldn't I, Espio?
From at least a mile away.
The team
His
went over
eyesight isn't as
Knackerworth's
good as a
manor room
strong
by
jaw.
room. From the butler's pantry to the guest sauna, we left no solid gold sculpture or crystal tea set unturned, but found nothing. I was just about to call off the search when...
Guys, I found something.
Please tell
it
me it's
combs?
not a comb.
Why would I be searching for a comb? Anyway, take a look at this. Recognize it?
The thing Charmy held in his tiny fist was unmistakable. A brilliant green feather.
Where did you find that?
Up in the skylight.
The Babylon
One
Rogues!
person we know has feathers like that, and enjoys committing grand larceny.
It's Jet, right? It is Jet, isn't it? Did I get confused again?
Charmy wasn't confused. That feather had to belong to Jet the Hawk, along with Wade the Swallow and Storm the Albatross. They made up a notorious band of speed-obsessed goons called the Babylon Rogues. And the only thing they loved more than extreme gear racing was supreme gem chasing.
That does look like Jet's feather. But since when do the rogues use disguises?
That's a valid point. But this lead is too good to ignore.
Question is, this
Charmy,
isn't Rogues.
Are the rogues
at
racing
all.
anywhere right now?
Let me look. Let's see. Gear, rogues, now. I love search words. Did I ever tell you guys that? Sometimes I'll search for fun stuff like B and Best Detective and Who Is and Charmy. And guess what pops up?
Charmy.
Here we go. They're at an event in Metal
I
City
love this
right
so
this
much.
very second.
How do you want to handle this, Vector?
We have to move fast or they'll get away. I say we rush in, get right in their faces, and surprise them into confessing.
You, think that'll work, boss?
I can be awfully persuasive when I have to be. To the Chaotix Copter!
That thing is still in one piece? The why doesn't he ask Tails to build him a better
The copter
chaotic
got us to
copter?
the venue just as the Babylon rolled.
It's not like Tails won't do it.
That airship. I've never understood why people so fixated on speed would travel around in something so slow. But then, I don't have to understand the crooks. I just have to catch them.
Well, would you look at this? Never expected to see the Chaotix at one of our events. You guys come to try out as our new pit crew?
We need to talk to you.
You don't want to be your
You
pit
and the
crew.
other rogues.
Ooh, hear that? They need to talk to us. What's the going rate for a conversation these days, Wave?
Doesn't matter, Jet. From the look of them, they couldn't even afford breakfast.
Ha! That's funny, 'cause they're broke.
This is no laughing matter,
Says
Sword.
the thieves.
We need you to answer a few questions about a burglary yesterday.
Yesterday? We were on our way here yesterday. Not that we owe you an explanation or anything else, right, Wave?
What makes you think we were involved in this burglary? We found a feather. See?
Oh, that's one of yours, ain't it, Jet? Ow! Hey, why'd you kick me?
This place is you at the crime scene, Jet, where a super valuable ancient artifact got stolen. What do you have to say for yourself?
Tell you what. Why don't we settle this on the racetrack?
Nani?
On the what now?
That is a splendid idea. Vector, if you can beat Jet, he'll answer any questions you've got.
Oh, well, I mean, I've raced competitively before, but I'm not exactly a professional.
Yay!
Call Sonic. I'm sure he can
Race,
kick this
race.
bird brain's
You
tail.
can do it, Vector. Here, I'll fly up to the mic and do commentary. Not by yourself, you won't.
Right, me and Wave can commentate, too.
Here you go, Vector. You can borrow one of our gears. See you on the racetrack in one
Wouldn't it have been better
minute.
if Espio were to be the one to race him?
I don't mind admitting
Granted,
I
that's
felt
not his
out of my
MO,
element
but, like,
climbing onto that gear.
Out of
If it
all
was a
three of
car
them,
race,
Espio would have
that'd
been
be
better.
another thing entirely. But Chet was a champion extreme gear racer. On the one hand, it didn't seem fair. But on the other hand, life ain't fair. Especially when you're a hard-boiled gumshoe determined to crack a case.
All right, Vector.
You're a half-boiled.
We've got
Don't-
the track
don't hype
all
yourself
to
up too high,
ourselves. You ready?
Ready as I'm gonna get.
Count us down, Wave.
4, 3, 2, 1, start! And they're off! Jet's looking smooth and relaxed.
Why does this sound
He's
like
really in
it's
top
they're
form
using
today.
sound effects from
Vector's
Sonic X?
slow. Look at him out there, as if he could ever compete with Jet.
He's not that slow. Look at him on Jet's heels. Come on, Vector, you can do it. 4 on the speed. You can catch him. He can catch him, right? Don't expect a friendly Q&A session after this, kid. Come on, Vector. Lean into those winter shins. Drill around the turnbuckle. Burnish the gate.
Our tails are
lights.
slipping out.
You don't know anything about gear racing, do you? Nope. Let's go, Vector!
I'm trying!
While I was attempting not to embarrass myself on the racetrack, Espio, our resident stealthy investigator, had noticed something wasn't quite right back at the Chaotix copter and slipped away from the spectacle to look into it.
That's why Espio didn't.
How do you even know about this?
SBO filled me in later, of course. A detail I was going to give you in due time. Unless you want me to rush this story.
Yes, Sonic, enlighten us. Are you anxious for Vector to wrap things up?
Oh, hey! Now that you mention it, I do find it's best to give stories room to breathe. Please, Vector, carry on.
Don't let anybody say it. I love
Like I
you,
was saying,
Roger Craig Smith.
Espio knew someone was taking
I will hear no
liberties with our
disrespect
property,
to
but
Mr.
he
Smith.
couldn't have predicted who.
Rouge! What do you
They
think?
meet again!
Espio, you might have startled me if I hadn't heard your clunky footsteps a mile away.
My footsteps are not clunky. I've been practicing non-clunky footsteps my whole life.
If you say so.
And you didn't answer my question. What are you doing rifling through our belongings? No, don't bother answering. I am hereby detaining you on suspicion of the theft of multiple astroscopic lenses.
Look, whoever's making off with your relics, it is most assuredly not yours truly.
No? Can you prove that?
Just as convincingly as you can prove I did do it. Which is to say, not at all. Listen, I heard about the thief trying to make people think I was the one responsible, and I am not here for it. So while you and the kid and Captain Gumshoe are out doing whatever it is you guys do, I'm going to find the culprit and show them the error of their ways.
As she should.
In fact, I planted that hawk feather to throw you guys off, so I'd have time to do some unbothered snooping. Not that you've got any evidence here.
But you did it here.
You planted the feather? Do you realize how much time we've wasted thanks to your little prank?
And you came here too.
Maybe I could make it up to you. How about you and I get together for a little stealthy adventuring later? Just the two of us?
What? And abandon my team in the middle of a case? I could never do such a thing.
Of course you couldn't. Forget I mentioned it. Hey, what's that over there?
What's what over where? I don't see anything.
He rolled a crit fail.
Meanwhile, back on the Metal City racetrack, it pains me to admit it, but I was just as much competition to Jet as a kid on a tricycle. Which is to say, not at all.
What? You're still back there? Come on, Vector. Admit you've had enough.
Never! As soon as I get my legs under me, I'll show you who's fast!
Oh, so I guess I can stop taking it easy on you, huh?
Wow.
Oh,
Jet
don't give me
is
that.
Extreme. I didn't even know they could move that fast.
Yeah, it's looking pretty grim for Vector.
Yeah, 'cause he's so slow.
The
I mean, you put a big guy on the extreme gear. How do you expect
best,
him to
but
do?
Jet's speed was undeniable. I watched him pull away from me while my hopes of an easy confession faded, like a cold winter's breath under the half-moon's watchful glow. Or like a sneeze in the wind. One of those.
I knew I'd beat you, Vector, but I didn't think I'd humiliate you. This is just sad.
Jarrett, you're a champion extreme gear racer, and I'm a detective. We're a little mismatched.
How about I cut you a little slack then? Here, I'll turn around backward and still beat you.
Hey, look!
The
There's a
disrespect.
maintenance truck pulling onto the track.
Jet doesn't see it. He's gonna crash right into it.
Boss! Boss! Turn around! Boss! Boss!
Jet, in front of you!
What? What's that? I can't hear you over the sound of my awesomeness.
You can't hear me
Jet
over the
may
sound
not
of the
have
truck.
seen the truck veering blindly into his path, but I did. And while I might have lost the race, I could still save a life. Putting everything I had into it, I pulled up just close enough.
I've only got one thing to say to you, Jet.
Yeah? What's that? Don't rub my face in it too hard.
Nope. Tuck and
Hey! Vector just roared Jet off his gear! That's cheating!
He also just saved his life.
Yeah, I think so. I saw that truck, you know, in plenty of time. I just let you act like you saved my life to make
He saw
me
the
feel
truck,
better.
sure.
Uh-huh. Get your story straight.
And I'm Usopp.
Because Charmy, Wave, and Storm are almost here.
Boss! You okay, boss? You almost spit the big one!
Vector, you totally kept him from smushing into that truck. You were amazing.
It was a pretty close call, Jet.
Yeah, well, it doesn't change anything. I'm still not cooperating with any private eyes. But you do have my word. We had nothing to do with any stolen artifacts. I mean, why would we want some dusty old museum piece anyway? If it's not Babylonian, We're not interested.
Exactly, it makes no
Come
sense.
on, you two. We got an airship to fuel up.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
I can't believe you almost died, boss.
You know what? Quiet, you. That never happened.
And
What
that's the
happened
last we
here?
ever saw of him.
Oh, SPO, you missed it. Jet said he talked if Vector could beat him, and Vector couldn't beat him, but he saved Jet's life, and Jet says the rogues didn't steal the lens thingy.
Huh. Noted. You're not hurt then, Vector.
Nah, just slower than I'd like.
Well, I don't believe it was Rouge who took the lens either. I just ran into her, back at the copter, and she proclaimed her innocence. Pretty sure she was telling the truth.
Wait, Rouge is here?
Was here. She left.
Oh man, Rouge is cool. I wish I could have talked to her.
Where'd she go?
No idea. One second she was there, the next she was gone.
She's like, she
It galls me
disappears.
to admit it.
Like
But I find
Batman.
her stealth impressive. I'm not
Hey!
sure even I could have disappeared like that. Hey!
What? What's wrong?
She took one of my kunai. How? One of my ninja throwing darts gone, just like that. And she replaced it with a note?
Here, let me see that. It says... You boys should probably check out the museum at Spiral Hill, if you can get there fast enough.
Hey, you realize you're giving me hives here, right? Talking about a speed contest and leaving me out of it?
Yeah, well, you were very much not there when it happened, Sonic. So I don't know what you think I can do about it.
Never mind all that. What was it about Spiral Hill? Oh, why did the impertinent bat want you to go there?
Yeah, it's a good story, isn't it? I've even got the notorious Dr. Eggman hooked.
The notorious Dr. Eggman will drop you off a cliff if you don't get on with it. I need to know more about these ancient lenses.
All right, keep your mustache on. We're just about to get to a really good part, involving a couple of friends of ours, Tangle and Whisper.
Tangle and Whisper about to show up?
No job too big, no gate too small. Give us your mystery you wouldn't want to miss when the chaotics are on the case.
Oh, that is gonna be good. So this is technically connected to IDW Comics, which I kind of already knew, and if I'm right, I know who it is. You'll find out soon enough, because I think I know who it is. But to hear that Tangle and Whisper have to show up, this means they're getting official voices! No spoilers in the comments. I will dox you. I will delete your comments. You know you better not spoil it. I'm in your walls. Do not spoil it for me. It is going to be a monumentous occasion for me. But anyways, I do hope you all enjoy. Be sure to leave a like, add to your favorites. Want to see more Score Time videos from this channel, subscribe. I make videos weekly or daily depending on my schedule. Have any requests for reactions whatsoever, leave a link to that video down below. Make sure it's something I'd be interested in, like Mario, Sonic, Ben 10, TMNT, or Pokemon, and I would definitely react to it. Our goal is to hit 10,000 subscribers, so I'm gonna reach that goal, and you can get a special video from yours truly. With that being said, I hope you all enjoy. Stay tuned for more videos, and remember, many hearts never apart. Let them all Blazing Knights, Blazeix, blazing out! Until next time, take care.